Fenric said persistently. At least, please, finish your meal, Madame Presippi, even by yourself. But that wasn't possible. If I said I was sorry for Evan's death, it would be a lie. All of Presepe's characters inside the cage were not normal. They're all crazy in one way or another. But the worst among them was Ivan. Even after the glitch set in and he started to regain his self-awareness, he didn't change much. It may even have become more brutal. Remembering him holding her hair and trying to burn her face with fire is enough for her to feel heat rising to her cheeks even now. So, Ivan's sudden death was not a sad thing for her. What really concerned her was why and how he died. Kevin did not talk about the details of his death in front of Presepe and Hannah. He just told them he was dead, and that's all. She understood that he was trying to be considerate of their feelings, but she felt upset. If he had been killed. Could the killer be the same one who killed Atari and Noah? But was there anyone who could kill Ivan? What was funny about it was that there was only one possibility that came to her mind. Although she doesn't remember well due to the mental manipulation she was subjected to in Evan's path, however, she remembered something he once said: the most important thing a magician possesses is the power of magic hidden within him. The result is determined based on the amount of magic. If you attack someone with stronger magical energy than you, nothing will happen. Rather, the attack is absorbed. Ivan said it proudly, that he had never been attacked in his life, and that he always won. Magical power stronger than Ivan, mostly no magician has that ability. It has been said that Ivan is a rare occurrence, and someone like him only appears once every 100 years. The next possibility that occurred to her, church. In Ataloya, the church and the magic tower are in constant conflict, and the prison in which Ivan is imprisoned is an ecclesiastical prison. So, the only body in the empire capable of controlling it was the church. But, the archbishop is dead. Also, the priests would not have wanted him to die in this way. They would most likely have preferred him to be dragged as a sinner and publicly executed. To pay the price for his crimes in front of everyone. Thus, only one possibility remains: Demon King. The magician's power was essentially similar to that of the Demon King. He could have probably killed Ivan easily. However, there was something strange about it. A character who has not yet appeared clearly, suddenly killing? I was yours from the beginning. If it weren't for that bastard Fenric, you would still be by my side. A phrase that Ivan had said on the day he kidnapped her suddenly ran through her mind. Things he couldn't have known on his own. She remembered thinking that day, is there anyone who told him the truth? Someone who knows the truth about this world, as she does? If the one who exploited Ivan and killed him was the demon King, why does he do that? Rather, if my conclusion is correct. How does the Demon King, who is also a character in the game, know the truth about this world? Does that mean he disappeared on purpose? But for what? You won't run anywhere. She remembered something she had completely forgotten. I will never let you go. On this tour. On the day she fainted after the shock of Atari's murder, and in the dream she had that night, that voice. Which seemed so strange, so unfamiliar. Did he say those words because he knew how to stop me from going out? That person? A feeling of fear of a new kind, completely different from what she had felt before, overwhelmed her in a single moment. And at that very moment? Madame Presippi. Fenric's voice came from behind the door, followed by a respectful knock. May I come in? Yes, please. As soon as she answered, the closed door immediately opened. He said in a calm tone, I sensed you might be worried. Then he added, gently pulling her to sit again on the bed, sit down first, please. We confirmed the body, and it was indeed Ivan. And what was the cause of death? Did he die because of his injuries? Or was there another reason? Fenric paused for a moment before answering. In fact, he didn't want to tell her. He himself did not fully understand what was going on. But he also didn't want to lie to her. Because he was actually hiding something from her. After a little hesitation, he said in a low voice, "It appears he was killed." Was I right in my suspicions then? Fenric said, Ivan was taken to the Imperial Palace, but there appears to be no additional information that can be extracted from the body. The church is said to be still investigating his assets, but they appear to have made little progress. His Majesty also did not make any special statement. That was at least somewhat reassuring news. I apologize, but until all the details of this incident are revealed, I request you to remain at the palace, Madame Presepe. He said apologetically in a low tone, I feel like I repeat the same thing every time, and that makes me sad. No, it's not your fault, Duke Fenric. I know very well, even better, how much you care about me. Fenric smiled faintly and said, hearing that from you makes me not know how to react. But his smile did not last long. The look in his eyes remained worried, and it seemed as if she was afraid as well. He wanted to hug her. To hold her to his chest, to pat her fragile back all night. But if I do, you'll run away. As you did at sea, and in the room, and every time I confessed my feelings to you. That was not what Fenric wanted. His desire to express his feelings endlessly, so that she would accept them, wasn't entirely non-existent, but he didn't want to ruin everything. He didn't want to destroy the hard-earned trust in her. So he said as he got up from his place, I think you'd better get some sleep, Madame Presippi. It should have been you who took the sleeping pill, not me. It seems that your face has turned pale over the past few days. The objection attempt said, I'm fine, but he interrupted her, saying quietly, you don't look well. Since I'm the reason, if you get sick, I will do everything I can to return the favor. You may not know it, but I have great nursing skills. But the patient now is you, Duke. She said as she pointed to his chest. His wounds had not yet healed, and he only regained consciousness last night. Then he went to the scene. He overexerted himself. Blood was seeping through his white bandages under his shirt collar. Sit down. Let me take care of this wound. It will make me feel more comfortable. I couldn't do anything, but at least I had to take care of this person who was hurt because of me. This is the least my conscience dictates to me. Fenric hesitated for a moment, but eventually sat on the edge of the bed again. She cleaned the wound, while her eyes did not leave the wooden tattoo clearly engraved above his taut chest muscles. I thought, how strange. The fear I felt when I remembered the words of the dream began to disappear little by little. Although worry was still in her heart, she began to realize why. Because she now knew exactly how much this man cared for her. In this world full of characters trying to kill her, there is only one person who risks his life to save her over and over again, and will continue to do so until the end. Yes. His tattoos, said to have been inscribed with unwavering will, were the proof. But how long will I keep hurting this person? She applied the medicine and wrapped the new bandage, but her eyes could not move away from his wound. There was a heavy silence between them. Fenric was looking at her silently, and not long after, he was the one who spoke first.